We spent a lot of time with these people in Regent, 5 days in all. And the first day that we got there, we grabbed Gary Greff and went out and did some filming at the Tin family. And this is an enormous family, a mother and father and a little boy. And at that time, he told us that his nephew was getting married that evening. Would we like to come to the wedding? And it was a wonderful invitation. Well, I come to the wedding dance, he asked us. And also we decided to film the couple coming out of the church. And so that was a wonderful invitation. And so later in the afternoon, it was extremely hot that day, and we were hungry and really needing some respite. So we went to this restaurant that was in the town, and we ordered our food, and we're waiting for the food to come. And Daryl looks at his watch and says, "Oh my gosh, we got to get to the church because they're going to be coming out any minute, and we're going to miss them." And so we hadn't even gotten our food yet. So we grabbed the people and said, "Can we have our food to take out? And oh, by the way, can you take us to the church?" And they had never met us before, and closed up their restaurant, took us to the church, and dropped us off. And when people started coming out of the church, it was amazing. We talked to a lot of his siblings, and they were so friendly to us. They treated us like family. Gary at the Enchanted Highway was quite an amazing man, not somebody that you meet every day. He was a person to whom material possessions and whatnot meant nothing. What meant something to him was his dream. And he has a master's in education, and he's had a career as a teacher and traveled all over the place as a teacher. But his home kept calling to him. And I think that happens with a lot of people who are from small towns, where you go in the credit union and somebody says, "Oh, how's your mother today?" or whatever. Small towns call to their children and they call them back. And I think that was what happened with Gary. He didn't even know how to weld when he came back to Regent. And farmers came in at night and they taught him how to weld, and people helped him get land. And he got a lot of support, I think, from the townspeople and from his own family. And at the same time, there were times, I think, when that support flagged, and when he was all by himself. He'd be welding late at night all by himself, and he still kept going. He showed an incredible commitment. He doesn't have a lot. He could have had a lot, but he doesn't have a lot in terms of material possessions, but he does have a lot in terms of his dream, and in terms of the respect that people have for him and the esteem he's held in the community and among his family. And I think he really stirred us that way, and he really made us think twice about things and about how you live your life, and that there's different ways of living a life.